fourth frame start.
A very good afternoon again to the world, actually. Now, a lot of fans are watching from Thailand. Sawadee Cup to everyone there. And co-commentating with me is great player Leslie Roberts.
Hello world again.
The first 3 frames, we've seen some quality play. Good long pots. Fantastic break from Mink in the first frame. That's a 64, very solid.
Yeah.
Kenna was potting in a few great long pots too, but just struggling a bit to get the cue ball under control. And also, some of the cannons didn't work well. This is a best of 7 frames match. Can Kenna make some sort of a comeback?
That's the advantage of longer matches, is that you do get a chance to have a comeback. If you're a player that, well, I'm a player that tends to lose my first match. It takes me a while to settle in and to understand how the table's playing, because you play on lots of different tables. You might be playing on a star table 1 minute and then what feels like a more ordinary club table for your next match. So just settling down on the table can take some time. But with a longer match, of course, that's better. I also play on in a league with the club that I'm at, and that is one frame. When we play at our league matches, that's tough. 1 frame. Yeah. I think I'm on something like 30% wins in that.
Still going for her shots, but this one is going to leave an early door chance for Mink. Well, just like you mentioned, the playing conditions can be difficult, but in here, Landywood Snooker Club, top class, isn't it?
It really is. The tables are fantastic. The whole place is just fantastic. There's a real quality feel to it. So anybody that's listening that's never been to Landywood, you don't know what you're missing.
We have a small community here, a little crowd actually in the arena watching it. Nice for them to come.
Yeah.
Need supporters. Every sport needs its own supporters.
Yeah, and while you're playing, sometimes you're unaware of, certainly here, you're unaware of who's watching, and you can be very just focused on the game and not necessarily aware of other people. But there are other people around here today, and that's great.
Suddenly no problem for Mink here. She played Ronnie earlier this season in a packed arena of 2,000 people. She managed to win 2 frames out of it.
Yeah, that's a bit of a reference to what you were talking about before, about mental strength needed. Certainly still for the women in this sport, playing on the main tour is a pretty big thing still to go out there and compete, because it's still so recent for them.
Well, just as we speak, another young player from Thailand, Chow, has won the 3rd frame of the other semi-final. Now she's trailing 2-1.
You can tell when the cue ball is hit well, it just seems to float round the table, doesn't it?
What a word, float around the table. Now come down for the black now. Well, you just can tell when the object balls going into right in the heart of the pocket.
That looks like quite a straight shot there on the black. I was practicing this the other day because you so often have to play a screw back shot from this, and yeah.
Sometimes you would think any kind of angle helps,
Yeah.
but it's dead straight.
I think it's something that's good to practice because it does happen. It is going to happen, and it's good to know that you can get yourself out of that situation.
Speaking of good clubs, we've been to a couple of best ones in Bangkok as well. The high end, and also the one James Watana had. I think I made a visit in 2017 or 18.
Right, I haven't
So
been over
nice, very nice, big and open, clean, air conditioning, top class. And Mr. Watana even had a chef cooking for us.
Wow.
A very nice home cooking Thai food.
there. Very healthy, normally, isn't it? Thai food.
I would just say it's nothing like you would imagine, like a takeaway. It's nothing like that. So good.
Do you think she's going to maybe go into the reds here?
Possibly, but the camera angle just showed. It looks like the one on the left of the pack actually
that
goes,
one.
yeah. Well, with that angle, she had to play.
Yeah.
But has she
I
left
think-
anything?
I think
Might
there's
have got
one up-
away with it.
I think there might be one up to right top pocket. Hard to see. Maybe not.
Got lucky there. Kenna has
That
nothing
does-
to go for.
That does come into this game as well, doesn't it? Good luck, bad luck, and it's so difficult if you're having a day where just your opponents are getting the run of the ball. That's when you need the mental strength.
Yep. Kenna was unlucky in last frame. This time, no, nothing. Might even be a touching ball. Might be not, but nothing to go for.
Yeah, just a containing shot.
Well, speaking of food, actually, I've spoken to so many Chinese players when they come over to UK to get used to the life in this country. One thing they struggle a lot is they miss the food.
Yeah.
Other way around too, when the British players come to China to play in our events, they kind of struggle with food too.
Yeah, but I think it's good to go and be in other cultures with other food.
Not all the long ones going in, but what's funny has been last month in Yushan, we were in World Open. Joe O'Connor played really well to get into the final, and the trick for that fantastic run is to order the same pizza every day.
Oh, that's the trick, is it? Mine would have to be a gluten-free vegan pizza with no soya. Yeah. Right, I'll remember that tip. Thank you.
Doesn't work for everyone.
I think mine's chocolate. Not chocolate pizza, just chocolate.
She would love to get the cue ball back a bit more, but as it stands, left an easy starter for Kenna there. Top spin to get on the blue.
Yeah. Just need a few pots and your confidence gets back up. When it's going bad, you kind of you worry that it's left you and that's it. You're never going to be able to play a good shot again. But a few shots on, it changes.
That was a good cannon that worked out.
That's a good screw back.
But with those reds on the bulk cushion, Kenna is going to need some of those reds to win the frame. Anyway, just to score as many as she can now.
That's a good pot.
Yeah, tricky shot with the
Yeah,
rest.
yeah.
Nicely on the back.
Yeah. It's important to practice with the rest during practice sessions. Make life difficult for yourself during practice as well. Whoa.
Again, was she concentrating on cannon onto the pink there?
Yeah, I think so. Well, the black's nicely over the pocket for whoever and pots the next red. This is one of those shots where it's a fine contact, isn't it? And you're just not sure where the cue ball's going to be.
Doesn't really want to go into the bulk now.
No.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
The young players nowadays, they practice really hard, don't they?
Yes, they do. I was talking to some players at a tournament a few months ago.
Another surprise there, but go on.
Yeah, that they were talking about playing for 8 hours a day, practicing for 8 hours a day. It's like a job, I suppose. I manage 2 hours every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.
Why those days?
Yeah, it's why those days? That's a really good question. I don't know why I've chosen those days. Probably because there's three sessions during the week, and then I play on a Wednesday evening in my district league.
So Mink comes back to the table quickly. That's the red missed by Kenna. How well did she play that?
Yeah. Do you think she's just going to leave the reds alone at the top? Just leave them where they are.
Suddenly can't really play for one of those. play the cannon. Just
Yeah.
missed it.
I think she missed that by a millimetre.
Anyway, 32 points the lead. Mink is still very much in the driving seat of this frame.
I think she's putting the red with the others. Yeah.
Yeah, our young boys, when they come to UK, when they play on the main tour, they always say it was not until they play several of the professional tournaments that they learn how to play safety, how the tactical side of the game is so important.
Yeah, I think I'm only just learning about that myself. But that is a whole other side of it, knowing about shot choice and yeah, I can't think of another example there. But things that are not all the side of the game that isn't to do with how you're hitting the cue ball, not your cue skills, all the other side of the game, what to do in certain situations. Yeah, you can't learn that until you're competing at a high level.
The reds are getting a bit complicated out there. No easy pots now. So if she wants to cut this red in, has to hit the green. We'll manage to avoid that, but will turn out to be okay. With this camera angle, we can't really judge what's going on there, but
yeah, the reds certainly are in a difficult position. It's hard for Bex to come back in this frame, I think.
got a good cue ball there at least. Was she trying to hide the cue ball behind the green?
Yeah.
That's a top shot to play.
That's an excellent shot. Even if the cue ball had just rolled up to the black, it would have created some hindered cueing. Sometimes limiting the object ball that your opponent can go for is one of those strategies that you learn about.
Not able to pot the long one. Left it to the right corner. That's a bit careless. Which color do you go for?
Well, I think she's chosen brown.
Oh, she's really going for
the
it.
pot, isn't she? Maybe she's thinking of moving to two reds. Yeah. Ooh, nearly. I think there's just space to pop that with the rest. Sometimes when the pressure is really on, you can't hit the ball as cleanly or with your timing as it should be, because you're slightly tense.
That's a good cannon. So she needs one of the reds and another colour to leave Kenna needing snookers. When you can see the winning line, you might be feeling a bit different.
Ooh.
That could be the pressure.
She's going to have to play cushion first, I think. And it's difficult because if she plays the top cushion first, she's possibly hitting the other red. That might work out quite well if it flicks the red away.
The stats just showing the high break of the match. Mink made it 64 in the first frame. Kenna's best one is 24 in the second. I think she tried to develop the other red, but
yeah,
not quite.
that's going to be a tough pot on that red that's left if she brings the cue ball back. And she's going top spin, I think. Right, she's left herself an angle on it.
We don't know if she'll be still going for this, but she's been very aggressive during this match so far.
This is a hit the cushion and the ball at the same time. Well, she didn't play the pot.
Right, only 30 points different. So Mink just needs this red. Could play it as a shot to nothing. Didn't really go for it. Second and third frames were both very close, and Mink managed to pop the key colours to get over the line.
That was a good effort.
Will this third frame be the same case? What was it like to play out there on those fantastic tables?
On the star tables here. Well, for me, they're very fast because I don't get to practice on star tables. So, as I was saying earlier, just getting used to it, they just take some getting used to there. It's just so much more refined than an ordinary club table. Beautiful. and I found myself having to shorten my feathers and just not hit the ball as hard. That then tends to make you not hit through the ball until you're getting used to it.
I'll be going for this one. Fantastic.
Yeah, well judged.
So, 31 points to lead with only 27 on the table. Mink could be playing another final here. Just trying to put more colours on the cushion. It's gonna be difficult for Kenna to come back from here.
Yeah, this is the time where you need mental strength, isn't it? Hold on to yourself and not become frustrated and irritated and despondent, but to try and hold on. Easier said than done.
The final will be also best of 7 frames. Begins about 7 p.m. tonight. Meanwhile, the other semi-final between Onyi and Gel still playing their 4th frame. Onyi taking a 2-1 lead, but quite close in this frame. Gel is leading by 52 to 44. Could be close.
I think that's going to work out. I thought that it would bounce off the cushion more. It's always a dilemma about, at this stage, do you pot balls, go for pots so that you're getting the points, or do you leave more balls on the table so there's more to hide the cue ball behind?
I think the best players always find their way to win. Has to swerve for this. Oh, she got quite lucky there.
Yeah.
Maybe Mink can see part of the yellow there.
Yeah,
She can see enough to pop this, I think.
she can.
I don't know why she's trying to force this in. Is she trying to get the green out of the cushion? We don't know. Not quite snookered.
Not quite.
Trying to get behind the green. That's a good effort.
hard, isn't it, when you have to sit down and think about why you might have just missed a pot that you would have normally got or got in practice. And it's okay, I think, for a few seconds to have a think about why you might have missed it, but certainly not to dwell on it. Just move on to the next shot.
Yeah, the players always say they have to stay focused on the next shot and next shot only. But I think at this point, it will be difficult for Mink to not think about the final.
Yeah.
And there's still business to do
Yeah.
the rest of the match.
Yeah. The biology that you can't have control over within your own body, things that are going on. He tried to get behind the black there, I think.
So close, but not quite. We've seen fans watching this streaming. Talking about the World's qualifiers draw already. Yes, Mink Nutcharut will be in the EIS in again for the World Championship qualifiers.
Yeah, good luck to her. She deserves to do well.
Just the other day, Bayulu told me she's really looking forward to playing that tournament again. But as I asked, how many times have you been playing in those best of 19 matches? She said this will be only her second time. The first time was last year in the first round of qualifying. Amazing, isn't it? You just watch it on TV all the time, best of 19 matches, but in real life, amateur players doesn't get to play those.
That's right. You might, have a practice session with somebody with 19 match practice session maybe, but not. No, there aren't any competitions for amateurs, I don't think, for 19, best of 19.
Well, that escape didn't really work out, so Kenna got the 4 points she needs. Now the difference. Only 27 with also 27 on the table. It's a bit different now. Still trying her best to get her opponent in trouble.
She has. Angles this game teaches you as well, doesn't it? It's good for learning how to win and be a good loser as well. As is all sport.
That's so tough. That's really tough.
Yeah.
Yes, I also spoke to Bayulu about her first round opponent, Liam Highfield. That's about the toughest draw she can get.
Yeah, that will certainly test her. But that's the only way we learn, by being in challenging situations, making mistakes, learning from them. part of the learning curve. Snooker's a pretty big learning curve, isn't it?
Yep. First time I spoke to Karen Kaur, ladies world champion. The most impressive thing she talked about is how to keep learning. She's already in her 40s by that time we spoke, still trying to learn new things.
Yeah, I think it continues throughout life, lifelong learning about all sorts of things. Snooker is one of them, if you play it or watch it.
Again, 27 the difference, 27 on the table. Just trying to make some distance between the cue ball and the yellow.
Not quite, I think. Oh, no, it's not quite.
Can see a little bit of yellow, I think.
Yeah. You could see from Bex's body language that...
A little bit frustrated there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard sometimes to not show those kinds of frustrations. Some people are better at it than others. I'm still learning how not to show frustration. Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's a good one from Mink. I'm gonna leave some sort of a shot to go for. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So again, one snooker to tie. And here we go again, another round
Excellent.
of safety exchanges, but it'll be really difficult for Kenna to get out of this. What kind of line do you go for?
I think down, table and up. Hoping the cue ball comes. Yeah, down, table, up if the pinks was not in the way. Yeah, I think she's got it. Good shot, and
Good
it's gone
shot,
nicely
yes.
to the cushion.
The cue ball has to travel such long distance. Again, she's got a very nice cue ball there.
That's the other thing to practice as well. You know, deliberately putting the cue ball against the cushion. Practice that.
Kind of not happy with that shot, but got away
Yeah.
again. So lucky.
Yeah. Some players at this stage like to roll bowls near pockets. If their opponent is needing snookers.
Well, just a couple minutes ago, the other semi-final finished 4 frames, tied at 2 each. Was 64-64 in frame 4. Was a black ball game, and the young Thai player Gel leveled the match 2 each. Well, this one, world number 1, Mink Nutcharut, looking at a 4-0 win, but Kenna's not giving up.
That's very good.
Just about. Well, the final will also be a best of 7 match. Will begin around about 7 p.m. tonight.
I think she's just looked at the potting angle.
Nearly went in off. Little shake of the head.
At this level as well, tiredness does set in because you play so many matches back to back. And the amount of focus and attention that it needs, makes it tough.
Well, this one clearly cuts to the yellow pocket. I don't think Kenna will be standing up again. Offer a warm handshake. Kind of had everything. Massive flukes. Nice breaks.
Good safety.
Brilliant long pots. But,
Another fluke.
Yeah, another fluke.
To finish.
And anyway, good to see Kenna back in the semi-final again. But it's Mink Nutcharut from Thailand.